Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see New York against the Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Ulrich, our sideline reporter. So the New York starting five, we've got Derek Fisher, and it's Cotton in at the two-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Kobe, Garnett out there with Felder. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Terry in at the five, roaming the paint. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Here's Cotton. Smith passes to Cotton. Buries it from three-point range.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Kobe. Felder, the pass to Garnett. Here's Cotton. Now the pass to Fisher. Here's Panescu. And that one is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Really consistent with their aggression.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Billups against Fisher. Here's Panescu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Billups. Outside, Kobe. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Panescu. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Kobe. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 6.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Weber looking around. Excellent D there from Garnett. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 15-footer hits the front of the rim and out.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And yes, it's good.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Phillips passes to Kobe. He dishes it to Terry. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Stolen by Weber. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Passes it to Felder. Here's Garnett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Weber.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Garnett. So he gets them both. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Phillips inside the line. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. New York trailing. Cotton, the pass to Smith. Fisher against Phillips. Here's Cotton. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. Here's Phillips. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Pass to Bryant. Terry outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Phillips. Here's Garnett. And Cotton pulls it down. New York shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Kobe's got his third basket of the night. New York trails by 3. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Kobe.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their...
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. The free throw drops for Fisher. Fisher hits them both. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Harris passes to Kobe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Derek Fisher. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots. Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And Kobe drops them both. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
New York trails by 8. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Derek Fisher out there with Bryant. Then there's Bradley, and it's Doyle in at small forward. Unloads from 13.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
break. Big break. 2 shots. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Terry. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 6 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Bryant. Lakers leading by 8. Bryant passes to Ramsey. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Ramsey. 9 points last game out. They get it back. Harris's shot is good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
New York trails by 10. Bryant with it. Picked up by Harris. Fast break. The Lakers. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Doyle. Bryant with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nice shot by Terry.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Doyle. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Got a hand on it. Oh, here comes Kobe all alone.
Oh, wow! He went.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
New York calls timeout.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Los Angeles on D. Outside Bryant. Will it go? Kept alive. Bradley. Terrific swat.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
New York trails by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
the Lakers on the break. Here's Ramsey. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Right side, Bradley. Pass to Doyle. 5 to shoot. Harris against Bryant. Bradley trying to break free. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Terry's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York trails by 21. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Nowitzki. Defense right on him.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that door.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Cotton's checked in for Bryant. Fisher with the ball. 9 points last game. Doyle passes to Cotton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fisher. Here's Bradley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For New York, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Free throw good from Bradley. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Count that bucket.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Harris passes to Bryant. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. Cotton's got 7 points in the game.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here are the Knicks. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Over to the left wing, Fisher. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
How about this? A major upset brewing. Welcome to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. You got to be quick in the closeout on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nowitzki is out there with Felder. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Kobe. And it's Terry in at the 5 spot.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Weber, and it's Fisher in the point guard. Here's Weber. Here's Smits. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smits has got his first 2 points.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And the pass to Felder. Back to Bryant. Here's Terry, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for the Lakers. Free throw no good for Terry. New York trails by 15. Out to the wing. Here's Panescu. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Weber, just one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. And I love watching him share the ball and really revamp the art of the high post.
Kobe, the pass to Terry. Dishes it to Garnett. It's rebounded by New York. Weber's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And so he makes both from the line. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Los Angeles leading by 11. And here is Billups. He has 7 to the paint. Terry, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And stolen by Billups. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Billups has got the ball. Here's Garnett. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Garnett's got 11 points.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Weber. New York, no good that time either.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Yeah, Smith's such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
First free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Harris looking it over. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Weber. Here's Panescu. But they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Kobe kicks to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. High-end passes to Garnett. And they pick up 2. Garnett's got 13.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
New York trails by 13. Here's Fisher. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Felder's checked in.
Mind the legs. What's up?
The free throw drops for Fisher. Lakers leading by 10. Harris kicks to Bryant. Terry outside. Kobe attacking. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Kobe throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Bradley kicks to Cotton. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Garnett. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Lakers leading by 14. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Garnett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Knicks making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 14. On the wing, Harris, defended by Bryant. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. On the wing, Bryant. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fisher against Bryant. Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Mind the lane. 1 shot.
.24 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Billups. To stop the drought. Here's Garnett. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Billups. We've got Farrell. Ryan is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Garnett in at the 4 slot. Billups, no good.
Now, I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Over to the wing. Here's Cotton. And the 3 off target.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Felder's checked in for Farrell. Here's Cotton. Here's Panescu. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Garnett misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Nowitzki right side. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. New York trails by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside, Panescu. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
One shot.
Lakers leading by 5. Outside, Billups. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Over Weber. Los Angeles with another miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Fisher against Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Weber. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Fisher. Garnett with the block. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's Felder. No good from outside. New York trails by 5. Feeds to Weber. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Nowitzki. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Panescu. Kicks it to Cotton. 3-pointer. New York now working with the new shot clock. From outside the arc. New York, no good that time either.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Kobe misses. New York trails by 7. Weber against Billups. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Here now is Weber. Here's Panescu.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Phillips passes to Bryant. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Weber.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Garnett. Now Fisher passes to Cotton. Moves back up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Now here's Kobe. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. New York trails by 5. Here's Cotton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
New York shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. To the paint. Here's Weber. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Garnett outside. Back to Billups. Pass to Felder. Now here's Bryant. Lock at 6. He feeds it to Nowitzki. The kick out to Billups. Looking to get back on track here. Knicks with the rebound. Weber's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Panescu. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
That puts them in the lead. Cotton's got 23 points.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Bryant is doubled. It's tipped. Here's Nowitzki. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
The Lakers making a switch here. Terry's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
And if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Here's Weber over Garnett. Garnett with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. Bradley's checked in for the Knicks. And Kobe drops them both. New York shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Weber kicks to Fisher. The feed to Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Phillips passes to Bryant. Bradley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Kobe goes in and finished off by Bryant.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. New York shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Outside Bradley. Cotton dishes to Weber. 5 on the clock. With the floater. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Felder surveying the floor. Down low. It's deflected. Bryant. And they take the lead. Bryant's got 35 in the game.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Power down with both hands.
big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Off target with his three.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
New York calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Here's Panescu. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Over to the left wing. From deep, Phillips. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the middle. A three. No good from Felder. Here's Fisher. That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. Phillips with the ball. Outside, Kobe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Weber. Pass to Cotton to take the lead. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And Kobe throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's New York with it. Phillips against Fisher. Clock at 4. Here's Weber. Here's Bradley. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Phillips against Fisher. With some arc. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The Knicks shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. To the inside. Nowitzki with the steal. And here comes Phillips leading the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Derek Fisher.
And
Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knicks on offense. Inside, here's Cotton. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 32 seconds left in the fourth.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Hanescu, it drops. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Cotton from past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. Passes at the door. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. Left side, Kobe. Off on the layup.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.